What is going on, everyone? How are you all doing today? I hope you're having a nice day. Welcome back to another episode of Building with Lemons, probably my favorite series on the channel at the moment, and you guys seem to like it too. Anyways, as the title suggests, today we're going to be building the LazerBlitz style. So a bit of background information here. I have been building a level in the LazerBlitz / Manic style, I don't know, been building a level in that style for about a week or two now. It's coming along quite nicely, and I thought I would make a building episode out of it because people seem to like the style and it's taking a lot of time and effort, so I thought I would try and put a lot of effort into this video, kind of in contrast to the last building episode I did, which was the 1.0, and that had like 0 effort into it. So this one will have a lot more building effort put into it, if you can see what I mean. Anyways, I'll address one thing here. My camera is out of battery at the moment, so I'm sorry that the face cam is not happening. I hope you don't mind. I'll have it charged for the next video, I suppose, but yeah, I just wasn't charged, and this is the only opportunity I have to record this video at the moment, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's get into the level. Let's go check out what we're going to be decorating today, and here I haven't got a name for it, that's why it's called Yo at the moment. But anyways, I've made the gameplay for the drop here, which is, of course, it's a duel. I mean, it's a LazerBlitz level. Here's the kind of design you can be expecting over there. But anyway, we're going to be decorating from about here to here today. That's what the plan is. It should be pretty fun, and I think we're just going to get into it. Okay, so first of all, I think we're going to actually put all this gameplay on its own separate layer, like so. So now it won't interfere with the design, which is what I'm going to do. And we'll turn off the glow, and yeah, that's about it. That should be done for the preparations of it. So as I've said before, this style is quite complicated. It's not just your easy everyday task to achieve here, and it's going to take some time. This might be my longest episode, I don't know, but we're just going to jump into it. Basically, what I'm thinking here is we're going to get like a kind of gradient block. I don't know if that made any sense. We're going to have like one color of block at the top, like so. It probably doesn't make any sense at the moment, but it will, so don't worry guys. So basically I'm doing half one color and half the other color, as you can see here. So I've got bright green and dark green either side, but I'm going to cut the rest of that out because it's pretty boring. So here comes the part where we magically blend them together, which it's not really that magical at all, but basically we're just going to get one of these glow blocks, lay them on top of the other one, and it's like this, as you can see, a random little gradient. So that's pretty cool. I thought it was a good idea at the time, and I don't know if it's going to work out, but if it does, then hell yeah. Okay, so we've done the first stage of the block design. We've done all the base blocks, kind of, if you want to call them that, and I think it's going to turn out well. We're on a good start here. So basically, before we do any of the block details, usually the Manic style involves kind of pulsing, contrasting colors. So like when the white, this doesn't make any sense. So before we go any further, I think we're actually going to do the colors. We don't want green because we used green in the part before. We might use a new color here, and we're going to have to think of one. You know what? I think we're just going to do blue, because blue is, you know, the classic LazerBlitz style. It's just the one you want to be using. It's honestly, it's a pretty good color. And well, I don't really like blue much actually, but it's cool in levels. That made no sense. What I was going to explain here is how we use contrasting colors in the pulses. So here's an example. So we've got a white block there, and let's just say we had this black block here. So we've got white and black, and as the pulse goes past, they swap around, as well as the object color. So you can see that. That's what we're going to be using in this part. And that could be used to pretty good effect if you ask me. I don't know, who knows? I can't speak English today. Yeah, fuck. So another thing we're also going to do with this delicious pulse is we're going to swap around these two colors too. So I might not be making much sense at the moment, but basically we're going to make this blue one, the light blue go dark blue, and the dark blue go light blue. So we take 5 and we give it the color that number 1 would have, like so. Whoops. And then we take 1 and give it the color number 5 would have, and you're all good. See how they kind of swap, so they swap around. That's pretty cool. I think that's going to work in my advantage. Let's just add the rest of the pulses in, because why not? So we've done colors and pulses now. Now we're going to move on to the block details, and before we do that, we're just going to quickly save. So I think the first simple way we can make a block design here is to just simply get some of these things here and make them white, put them on top. We want to make 2 different kinds of these, like so. We've got that, and they're both going to be on top. So I've got those things. Now we can just paste them around a bit. So we're going to put some there, we're going to put some here. You know, you get the picture basically. It's going to be super boring to watch. So I will cut that out and I'll be back when I've done that. And there you have it. We've got our thingos what are they called? I don't know what the. So basically, we need something more in here. We need something impressive, and something just came to mind here, so I'm just gonna build it because why the hell not? Basically, we want this one to be super bright, so almost white. Actually, so that would be 30. No, yeah. Okay. So basically, what we want to do is make it slightly bigger each time, layer it one below, and then make it slightly darker. So yeah, you see what's happening here, right? Look at that. That looks pretty cool. We'll do it one more time, and then we'll have a nice little block decoration we can add to some places, I suppose. One more down, and there you have it. We've got that thing, which is, I think that's pretty cool. Okay, so I built this thing, which is kind of like a bright going into dark thing. It's kind of weird, but it could work here if we layer it correctly and place it here. That could be cool. As you can see, there we go. It looks pretty cool. I'm happy with that. Now, of course, we've got this thing stored, so we can just simply copy and paste it around a few times. We don't want to use it too much because otherwise it would be clear there's copy paste. But of course, a little bit of copy paste is always okay. Don't be afraid to do that. Don't be worried about people judging you because they are dickheads. That was kind of rude actually. So that's a good start. We need more block decoration, of course, because it's still not very impressive. Could be better. I see a nice little mistake there. That is supposed to be there. There we go. So I see these blocks here. This is begging to be used, right? Let's just. I've got a plan, okay? So we're going to place these little blocks here, and we're just going to move them around every random block or so. So this one is going to come out there and around there and like that. So that's going to be cool. It's like a little weird snake pattern thing. It's not a pattern. I always say pattern. Like if you haven't noticed, I keep saying pattern in these videos, even though I know what a pattern is, and I know these are clearly not patterns, but I don't know, it's just the recording that gets to me. So while we're doing this, we can talk about some other stuff. Talk about something about the channel here. Recently, I've started in kind of like university, like not really. It's like more study after school and stuff. It's kind of bad. Oh, it's good actually because it's stuff that I want to do. It's stuff that I want to learn. Probably tell you what it is some other time. But anyway, it's gonna be a bit unfortunate for the channel because I'll be busy like 4 or 5 days a week, and it means I can't record as much. But I'll still try to get videos out common. I don't want to let my channel, I don't want to make my channel go dead, if you know what I mean. I'll definitely keep it alive. I'm trying to upload at the moment. I'm trying to go for 3 uploads a week, which is quite a lot actually. I've been, I don't know, I've been managing it though, so I'm quite happy. The sub growth's been really good because I've been keeping up this good video thing for the past 2 weeks or something. I've been able to get a video out every 3 days, and I'm quite happy about that. Because yeah, before I was going on these big inactive upload streaks, and I'm starting to get back into it. It's going to be harder now, of course, but I'll still try to keep up the uploads. I enjoy it a lot, and yeah, I'm not going to quit or anything. This is like pretty much my hobby at the moment, and you guys seem to enjoy it. So yeah, so to wrap that up, I'm going to be, a bit more busy than usual, but of course, I'm going to keep YouTube as a priority and keep uploading for you guys because I enjoy it a lot. And basically that's it. Yeah, corner pieces are very important, and you should not forget corner pieces. Like I used to always forget corner pieces, but they are pretty cool. Okay, that is the last of that weird bit of block design. That's pretty cool. It's shaping up quite nicely. As you can see, we're getting a bit more detail into it. Man, this is going to be a very long episode, but it is going to be great actually. If you can see where I'm coming from, just going to place a few of these around. Yeah! So basically, these can go all over the place, and they could look cool, I suppose. So for more block design, we can also add, I'm thinking maybe like, where are they? Where have they got? There they are. So these things here, pretty easy to use. We'll just make them blue because, well, yeah, what else would we make them? And we'll place them around quite a bit. And I'll cut that part out again because, yeah, I like cutting parts out. So I made a few adjustments off camera here, and well, you can kind of see I just made them blending so you can see through them. I think it looks a bit better, and I added some glow and more stuff, and yeah, you get the picture. So basically, that's the block design done. Woo! Now I think we're going to do our ground spikes, which they're going to take a while because they're going to be complicated and not nice and simple. So one annoying thing I've found with dual portals is they don't mark out the outlines. You can't check the portal like you can with these ones, see how it makes the lines. So you've got to kind of like feel your way through. So I just like to do it like this and let it fall to the ground so I can see the boundaries now. So that's pretty useful, eh? So how about we use these ones here? I think they could look pretty cool. We'll make them black. And of course we'll give them their own layer because we don't want them mixing up with anything. That would not be nice at all. I might turn preview mode off just so you can see them a little better. There we go. So we're gonna make them all curved like that, kind of adapting to its environment, I suppose you could say that. Probably not. So it turns out we don't actually need that many right here. Pretty much like for this part, there's barely any I can put down. So that suits my purposes just fine, because we don't want to spend too much time doing ground spike, because it's not a very interesting or entertaining thing. But we'll finish placing these down, and this is the annoying part. Basically just copy paste this around and angle it to the area that it wants. I don't like the look of that gap though. See that one there? I don't like the look of that. That's it's harassing me. There you go. Get back in your spot, dude. Oh my god, I'm so weird. I'm freaking hungry, dude. I'm gonna have a bite of my croissant. I decided to have a croissant while making this video. I'm a weirdo. Oh my god. Croissant. Pretty good actually. Okay, so I think here, I think here we actually want some glow. So we'll make it black, and we'll simply put it underneath this. That's over the top. There we go. We'll simply do this, and we'll just copy paste that around. This is like the simplest way of doing glow on curved surfaces. I don't really know what I'm hitting here, but okay. So basically, we've got a few more things to do. I think we're going to do orb design and then ground spike decoration at the moment. For this video, I'm just going to take an orb design I've already used. So I'm going to borrow that one there, because I'm not going to make a new one on camera. I'll make a new one some other time, and then we can just move that around and copy and paste it onto our orbs, and there's only 2 of them, so it's not really a big deal. Now for some air decoration, actually, we can just use some of our pre-made thingos. Where are they? Would you look at that? Look, we've got all these pre-prepared here. We can just copy paste them over here, and we'll be good. We'll be all good, man. I don't know why people get mad about this, but if you're gonna make something, you can copy paste it a little bit. It's like as if I'm gonna remake this every time I want to place it somewhere. I think we'll actually go with an exclamation mark just to signal danger. You're gonna get wrecked. And then we'll put an arrow there, and one more arrow here. Yeah, pretty good, eh? Another thing we can do is place just a big line of glow on the ground for the sake of it. I think we might actually make it the color of the background there, so it's not as pronounced. Yeah, that's pretty good. I like it. Let's save. So for some more air deco, I think we might make some more interesting structures here. Where are those blocks? There they are. These things. These are pretty cool actually. We'll make them white. We don't want them on top. We want them relatively high, and we'll give them their own layer because we're not going to get wrecked again. We just place them around the place. You can go crazy if you want. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, we'll place one there, and we just got the corner pieces to add now. Alrighty, we've done our things. I need to come up with a word for these. Why don't we add some more contrasting colors here? So like black on white, white on black. What's a cool thing? What about this? Yeah, that's gonna be cool. These things need to go just layered above it. And see how they kind of opposite? That's pretty cool actually. I like it. I dig it. It's pretty cool. Hey, that's pretty nice. But of course, we're gonna add a little bit more. So before we get into too much more deco, a crucial element of like a LazerBlitz style level is a lot of movement. Now, everything is static right now. We want everything to move, like every block, and that will be very tedious to do, but I'll do it for you guys, and it will make the level look better. So we're going to make everything move at the moment. I will cut that out, and I'll be back when I've done that. Okay, I'm back. I've made everything move. That took literally 20 minutes to get everything perfect, and I think it's pretty good. I haven't really tested it much, but let's just look at it. So there we go, everything pretty much moves apart from this block here, and I think it makes it look a lot better. And yeah, so we've made good progress here. We've made quite a lot of stuff. Of course, we've still got a long way to go. We've got a lot more stuff to do. Another thing I thought I'd show you on camera here is an element that I think is really cool in a LazerBlitz level. So here we've got all the blocks. They're not really doing anything here, but we want to make them all pulse one color, and I'll show you exactly how to do that. So what I've done here is I've been smart about it, and I've layered all the deco in one layer here, and then all the gameplay on another one. So what I can simply do is add this to a group. So now that's 357. We can get a pulse trigger, and you can actually pulse assign groups by pressing group here, and 357, and we'll make it pulse red. I don't know, maybe that would look cool. And now that will simply make that entire thing pulse red, like that. Like, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Hey, that's a pretty neat feature. Okay, that's all of them. That was really tedious, but as you can see, it's totally worth it. See, they all pulse like that. Pretty cool. Man, I need a drink of water. This building is thirsty work. Oh my god, that was good. That tasted very tasty. So now we're going to move on to the spike deco, and I've got some pre-prepared stuff back here that I'm going to borrow. Here we go. So these things I made before. I actually made these on stream, if any of you remember that. We're going to just borrow some of these and, you know, place them where they should go. Okay, we just put that there and put that there. So I suppose we'll make some more custom spike deco. I just like to look through this page. I've said it a lot, but I just like to search through this giant page of stuff and just find something that catches my eye. And right now, what about these things? Yeah, okay, sure. What we'll do, we'll actually make an extended version of them like this. Yeah, that could be, and we'll also wrap it in glow. So we'll just take these mini glow blocks and just go ham, I suppose. Nice. That's pretty good, eh? I like it. Now we can just copy paste. Okay, so as you might know, there's a lot of glow involved in a LazerBlitz styled level. So we're going to get some glow in the picture here. We'll take the biggest, fattest glow we can find. So we got this juicy bit of glow here, and we'll just do this. And what I like to do is move it up one, so it makes kind of like a laser beam thing. And there you go. We want to make it more intense though, of course, so maybe that's good enough. Yeah, that's good enough. And I want to add some stuff to it because it's a bit, you know, it's a bit nothing at the moment. Why don't we just add some of these things in, okay? Does that sound good to you? I don't know why I'm asking you, because I'm literally doing this off, like, I'm literally just talking to myself. But yeah, that's cool. Cool. We're going to also add some particles, and we'll just do this, I suppose, yeah. We'll simply put that around here, maybe. Yeah, and we might put another one in the wave part here. Nice. So we've got a lot of deco. We've got a decent amount of deco for a building episode, where I usually don't do that much. But of course, it's LazerBlitz style. We need more. I've pre-built something back here, so I built it specifically for this episode, and I didn't want to build it on camera, so I just built it here. So we'll take it all the way over to our part, copy and paste. Oh yeah. And I think we'll just leave it there. Honestly, if it looks bad, I'll move it, of course, but we shall now play test it and see what we've done. We may need more deco because, you know, we need more deco. Honestly, we're just going to go all in here. We're going to keep putting decoration, because I'm not going to settle for, you know, mediocre here. Well, people are often like slandering me for being lazy in the building videos, especially the 1.0 video. Everyone got a little mad about that. A lot of people were complaining about how I had no effort in, and they didn't seem to realize that it was literally just kind of a joke, not a tutorial. And that annoyed me quite a lot, because I wasn't trying to make like a tutorial, but still, I suppose people expected something. I could have, like, I'll be honest, I could have been more creative. I could have done something a little more interesting, of course, but I just wanted to make it like a funny, entertaining video and not a tutorial. But yeah, I won't make as many like that, so I'm sorry if you were expecting that. I do apologize. We're just adding a little bit of block deco here, as you can see. There we go. I think we're done. So if you've noticed in LazerBlitz levels, like, I don't know, like hyperdrivers and stuff like that, he puts a boss fight in dual parts, and I think that's what I'm going to do too. I'm going to put a boss fight in later, but I'm not going to do it in this video. I'll do it in another episode. You can expect this level to be out in about, I'd say about maybe a couple of weeks, because it's taking a long time to build and I'm putting a lot of effort into it. It's definitely going to be my best. And yeah, it's pretty hard as well. Anyways, yeah, this was inspired by LazerBlitz, who's been one of my favorite creators since he made his level Deadlocked X. And if you remember that one, it was pretty cool. I beat it when it came out. And I entered his creator contest and actually got a place in it, and that was pretty cool. That was back in early 2.0 or something. Can't remember too well, but yeah, it was pretty fun. So if LazerBlitz is watching this, thanks for the inspiration, and thanks for the awesome levels, actually. So that was that. This episode has been my longest. I've been building for an hour and a half on this episode. Obviously I'll cut a lot of it out, but this has been my longest episode. Anyways guys, I hope you enjoyed that. That will pretty much be it for this video. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for watching the video. If you've watched the whole thing, then great. You're a cool dude. You're my mate. Anyways, that will wrap up the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, have a nice day, and I'll see you later.